Hello and welcome everyone to another episode. Yeah, so I've encountered some problems. Basically this thing does not like any kind of basically it just does not like to it's not that it doesn't want to decouple. If I decouple it, it basically becomes useless because this module has so much torque on it that it actually pulls the wheels off the ground, so it has no way of moving any of it whatsoever. So I'm going to have to make some changes to this. This was, like I said, this was the first design. I kind of packed on everything I thought I would need, and I thought that I wouldn't need anything else, and everything would be okay. But, yeah. Strange surprises, like normal. Now, I'm probably going to just drive this thing over there, and, I don't think I'm going to record all of this, but this is just kind of a little update on the rover side of things. I'll just turn this a little bit, this wonky thing. It's funny because the SAS module has so much more control over it as far as like how it maneuvers and everything else. And I'm sure if I put one of these on here, it really wouldn't make much of a difference, to be honest. And I think that has to do with the fact that it is just too cumbersome. I mean, the module is too strong for its own good. I think, if anything, it's going to have to resort to using smaller modules, or, maybe the aircraft modules, which I don't like using. And, yeah, I think that's the only way that's really going to solve it. I probably will have to come up with some kind of a new design for a rover for at least now. Not until at least they either add something to where you can use a rover for a Kerbal, or something along those lines. But I don't really know what is going to work. Let's get this gear down for now. I'll just show you real quick. I don't want to make this such of a long episode. I'll just get John Wick out. We only need one. Oh my god, this whole thing was jumping. I didn't even realize that. What is this? Oh, it's lander debris. And you fall to the ground like the stupid you are. It's nice that he landed on his feet, though. Gotta admit that. Alright, now let's jump. What are you doing? There we go. It's like, I'm just gonna jump and then land on my head. I guess that's like the Kerbal way of doing things. Landing on your head is the best way. It breaks the fall. Stop molesting just get in, dude. Hurry. Alright, well, now let's drop this thing. I'll show you what I was talking about a little bit. I'll try to get this thing over there. Or, wow, this whole fuel tank survived. That's amazing. Yeah, so I'll try to get this thing over there. With no luck. Too close to everything. Switching through all this stuff. And I think now we ended up on this side of things, so now I gotta go back out. Yeah, right over here. Are you kidding me? Come on, bring me back. What's going on here? Oh, come on. Alright, well, Minmus Manlander. What am I gonna do here? There we go. They need to remove that end flight button from the game. I think that just needs to go, and the only way you can end flight is from tracking station. There we go. I think it's this one. It should work. I'll show you the problem with this thing, and yeah, I'm kind of upset about it because, building this and everything else, I thought it was going to work, and it was going to be perfect, and I wasn't going to experience any problems, but unfortunately, this is what we get. And the only way you can really drive it is if you just keep on tapping. You just tap it. Just give it a little tap, tap, taparoo. That's the only way you can drive it. If you keep on doing it any more than that, it just starts freaking out. So you end up doing like instant wheelies. And it has to do with the torque of this thing, though. That it's not like it's a design flaw, but it's something I really didn't account for. But at the same time, I didn't think it was going to hinder it to this extent. You know, this thing would probably work if you built a box around it and you just kept on rolling around. So yeah, this thing doesn't work so well. If anything, what I'll do is end up putting ion engines on it, you know, resorting back to stuff I used to use, and just basically use ion engines as a I'll just put one like in the center or something and use that just as a means of propulsion, and use the wheels for steering, I guess. I mean, it's really kind of silly. Just do an EVA. Well, it's moving. There we go. It'd be really cool that, like, you know, if they had like multiplayer in this game or something like that, you know, it would really make a big difference. I'll get over to this crane and I'll inflate the wheels, but I'm probably not going to connect the modules up in this episode just because of time. Can you do a barrel roll? Come on. Yeah, do a barrel roll. We'll do another one. Yeah, that's triple barrel roll right there. That's amazing. Oh my god. Alright, you gotta slow down, dude. You're about to like flash, like smash through everything. Smash through all the things. Alright, go that way a little bit. Stop it. Alright, slow down. Gonna come in for a landing right next to this thing. My second best landing. Now, I did have some problems with this thing once again, but I'd rather not talk about it. Basically, the whole thing like flipped over and freaked out. These docking ports really do some crazy stuff sometimes. That's all I gotta say. And this thing is really, I think I'm going to have to end up redesigning it. I'm not sure yet, but it's definitely going to be a possibility, a definite possibility, I should say. You know, with the way it's angled right now, I could probably dock up two pieces, but I'm not going to try it. Whoa. There we go. Alright, so now you get to see the Michelin Men of the Moon. Let's get the second one. All you do is right-click on it with a Kerbal, and yeah, you can repair the wheels. So anyone who doesn't know about this already, that they can, all they are is just these inflatable wheels. And that's funny that they're just named Rockomax Model 1, but maybe I'll try to dock this piece up just for, so, you know, there's something that actually happens this episode. Now, I need to get these two pieces lined up somewhat close. I don't need to get them perfect, but the closer the better. I kind of want to flip this thing around, but I tried that and it didn't work so well. So what I can do is, if I take this and get it really close, closely lined up, I should say, like this right here, that's perfect. And I just kind of stop it, there. Yes, okay, that works. Drop it, stop it, drop it, pull it, twist it, back up, everything is getting selected. Back up, and I don't want to start the turn just yet. I'm probably going to end up hitting that module. Just back this up a little bit. Back that thing up. And, yeah, we just need to swing it around. Come on. This thing is so slow. I bet you those other wheels would probably work a lot better on Minmus, or, you know, I don't know if the wheels are geared more towards like a specific planet, whereas if you use a different wheel, you'll get a better overall traction. You know, maybe I'll just construct the crane and get it here, and make a few different changes. One thing I was thinking about getting rid of too is this middle piece right here, because this middle piece kind of hinders things too, because then I would be able to have like almost a full range of motion and be able to just lock onto things easier. And, you know, hopefully it will probably do something a little bit different than what I'm expecting. Now this thing, I do hit the brake and I hit like the opposite direction of which way it's moving to stop it faster, but then I do wheelies. So I'm thinking that if I have the bigger wheels, that will also solve that problem. There's just, you know, this is, you know, base model 1, untested, just like the untested lander. I did not know that these, oh, I knew that these modules are kind of overpowered as far as the rovers are concerned, but I did not know that using one like that with these wheels would actually create such a problem. Now, if I can dock up these two pieces, this will be, you know, the base of, you know, this will be the beginnings of the moon base, basically. This is where it will all be, starting here. You know, you'll have the little hill in the background, and, you know, the little hills, I guess I should say, and you'll have Kerbin that rises on, I don't even know what side that is. What is that? North? I guess east? I don't know. Or no, that'd be west, I think. Yeah, that's west. Rises in the west and sets in the east, I guess? I don't really, I'm not good with the whole compass thing, yeah. Stop anytime, please. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Oh, God. Wheelie, 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 wheelie. Yeah, I'm thinking those bigger wheels are going to be the godsend to Moonbase, Minmus base beta. I do see this as taking a little bit of time, though. That's the one thing I will say. Is, you know, you guys are gonna like probably wonder what time frame it's going to be built in, and it's probably going to be over the course of a few days, just because maneuvering these modules around and stuff like that is going to be somewhat of a problem. Not a huge problem, but you guys can already see how long it takes for just to line up to one. So, I mean, if you guys have a better design, try it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But so far, I can see this as being kind of like one of the better ideas of how this would work. It's just implementation and properly weighing down the bottom part of the structure so it doesn't move so much is probably going to be the best way to do this. So this thing might flip over. Just saying right now. I'm not going to cancel this episode like I did the last one. And that just has to do with the forces. The game's forces are crazy. And I'm trying to control it right now, but we'll see what happens. Alright, it looks like it's going pretty good. We lost a wheel, which I gotta take control of Mr. Kerman here. And get him over there to fix the wheels. You know, because having an on-site Kerbal all the time, just standing there waiting to fix your wheels every single time you pick up anything, is just going to be kind of annoying. So if I can kind of beat this problem, then I think this crane will be, like, perfect. Alright, now let's see what happens when you dock two pieces together. This is totally untested, so I don't know what's going to happen. There could be flips and explosions. Just don't even know yet. Alright, they're pulling each other, so that's a good thing. If I just drop this the way it is right now, they should just connect. Or not. Let's see. Alright, can I control this? Nope. I could cheat a little bit. I call this cheating. I don't care what anyone else says, but this isn't docking. I consider it to be sort of cheating. Although this might hinder something. Yeah. Okay, so that worked a little bit. Didn't work the way I wanted it to do, or wanted it, but that worked. I'm still thinking about changing this crane design. Hopefully, you know, things get better as I get more experienced with it and everything else, but you have the base idea of what this moon base is going to look like. I'm going to take this one now and then probably put it right next to it. And then I'll have to go over here, pick up these, and bring them back over here. Just keep moving them back and forth. So we have the beginnings of a moon base. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. Check out my Facebook and Twitter. I always post my latest Kerbal updates. And I will see you next time.